In this video, let's discuss everything you need to know before you buy a generator. If you've been looking for a generator for maybe your home or business, then definitely this is the video to watch. Hello, welcome to Tech Select. My name is Linus. Now in today's video, like I said, we're talking about things you need to consider before you buy a generator for yourself. Now, whether you need a generator for home purposes, office purposes, or even industrial purposes, then definitely we'll be looking at some of the terminology, some of the things that can affect your purchase, or some of the things that you need to know before you go purchase a generator. You wouldn't want to go and get one that is too small for your need, or you wouldn't want to get one that is too big for the kind of need you use. Now, let's kick it off with some of those terminologies that are well known in the generator world, and that is kVA. So what is kVA exactly? Now, kVA stands for kilovolt ampere, and it's a unit of apparent power. It represents the total amount of power a generator can produce. So all the power, when you suck it all up from the generator, that is the kVA of that particular generator, the total amount of power a generator can produce. So the higher the kVA of a generator, it also means the higher power a generator can produce for you, depending on whatever kind of field or whatever application you want to put it in. Now let's go over to yet another important metric when you're looking for a generator, and that is fuel type. In this particular case, we have to look at petrol or diesel. What is the best option for you if you want to choose between the two? So let's start with petrol. Now, petrol generators are generally cheaper than the diesel counterparts, and they are also lighter. So if you're in a kind of application where you need something light and portable, you're out into camping, you're in moving things left and right, petrol engine would be the best for you because it is lighter to carry onto a truck, it's lighter to move, and in some instances, some of them even come with wheels, making it easy to relocate it between places or from point A to point B. So we should know that petrol generators are generally less fuel efficient. Petrol is also not suitable for like really long time of use. For instance, if your power goes off and you need a generator to run for 3 days constant non-stop, you wouldn't want to have a petrol generator in that case, because they are slightly weaker engines and they're not designed to be run for a very long period of time. Now, diesel generators, on the other hand, are way heavier than their petrol counterparts, and they're also slightly more expensive than the petrol counterparts. But the best bit of is here, they are way more fuel efficient. A diesel generator will use way less fuel as compared to a petrol generator. Now, they're also suitable for long-term use, which makes them very ideal for places like offices, hospitals, industrial setting, and places like that, where you have them running for long amounts of time, maybe a week, a day, a whole day, stuff like that. So they are way more suitable for that. Now, weight difference between the petrol and the diesel generators is really significant, and you find the diesel generators are really heavy, so that is something you should consider right there. Now, many diesel generators do come with wheels, but they're just small wheels to just push it from one place to another, but still you get to feel that weight. Other thing you also have to consider is service. Now, petrol generators tend to have a longer service lifespan. In this particular case, once you put in the oil, the engine oil right there, put in a spark plug and the fuel filter, they will run you for quite a good amount of time. Most times people actually run these generators until it's the spark plug itself that gets worn out, and then they now replace and do service. Diesel generators, on the other hand, need frequent service. I'll say this again, diesel generators need frequent service. Now, wherever you buy a generator from, they will advise you on the service span of your generator, so you have got to consider this very seriously. If you want to maintain the longevity of your generator, then in this particular case, your diesel generator will need frequent service. So if you're the kind of person who doesn't want to always be servicing, then petrol would be for you. But again, when you put the added advantages of a diesel, then that would be the route to go, depending on whatever case scenario you have at hand. So that is something you really need to consider when choosing between petrol or a diesel generator. Now let's talk about noise. When you go looking for a generator, high chances you're going to be met with two different things. There are open generators and then there are closed generators. Now, many times the closed generators are marketed as silent generators. Now, let's start from the silent generators. Now, when I went looking for a generator myself, I was kind of misguided on this particular term. When they call it a silent generator, you would think that, hey, I'm going to have a generator, put it in the corner, turn it on, and nobody will even know that there's a generator running in my neighborhood. That is not right. Here is the difference between the two. An open generator is basically just a frame, engine, outward, and there you go. And those ones really make a lot of noise. Those are the kind of generators you can hear like in the neighborhood with that high pitch, really high pitch sound running. You can tell it is a generator running when you're still very, very far. Now, those are the open generators, and those are actually really, really loud. The closed generators, or the ones they call silent generators, in this particular case, if you have the 5 kVA, 6 kVA, have like a box covering them. They are covered, clothed, let us say, generators. So everything is a little bit covered, there's a bit of padding in there. But now the difference is these ones produce more of a bass sound. The open ones produce a high-pitched sound which travels far. These ones have a deeper bass sound to them. So they still produce noise, it's just not as pronounced as the open ones, hence calling them silent generators. Now, the closed ones will definitely be slightly quieter than the open ones. So you might want to consider this so that you don't annoy your neighbors with a generator running all the time and you're just disorganizing them. So if you're in a place where noise is of concern, you don't want to make so much noise for your neighbors, then you might consider getting a closed generator dubbed silent generator in this particular case. Now, there's an exception for those that are running the really big, huge generators. Now, those ones can actually be silent, but that is for those now we're really going to the super high kVAs for like industries, really big hotels, and those really huge ones that you get to see. Now, those ones can actually mean to be really silent because there's more room for them to be insulated, mufflers, and all those things put together. Now, I would just like to send a big thanks to Jubaili Bros for allowing us film segments of this video from their workspace. If you're looking for a generator, then definitely that is the place for you to go. I'll be leaving the details in the description below. You can go ahead and check out what they do have to offer. Amazing generators of all sizes and a lot more things right there. Remember, when you do get to purchase or make up your mind that it's time for you to make a purchase, remember to use the promo code TECHSELECT. I'll say that again. Use the promo code TECHSELECT so that you get discounts. There are amazing discounts just because of that promo code TECHSELECT. So it is Jubaili Bros. Description right there. Get all their details and buy yourself a quality and reliable generator. Now, the final thing I would like us to look at in terms of if you're considering to buy a generator is spare parts. This is something really important for you to put into consideration. Whatever brand of generator you're buying, make sure that the parts, replacement parts, can easily be found, easily be sourced within your work area. Now, it would not make sense, for instance, if I went and bought a very good and great and amazing blessed generator from Germany, brought it over to my place in Uganda, and nobody sells any spares, and no piece of spanner can open its type of bolts. So in case it actually does break down or needs service, then I won't have access to repair services, I won't have access to spare parts. So make sure whatever brand you are picking has got ready available spares for you to use. So I hope this video has been helpful to you, and I hope I've covered all bases to help you understand the things you need to know when you want to buy a generator. If you have any comments or questions, drop them in the comment section. I'll be very glad to reply to you. And also, if you're hunting for generators, particularly in Uganda, there is information I've left in the description of this video for Jubaili Bros. Very great people. You can buy a generator from them, and also promo code TECHSELECT so that you get amazing discounts. Thank you so much for watching this video. I shall see you in the next one. Bye bye.